Hello YouTuber subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. I want to thank a couple of people for the information they've given me for my XP Fuji camera. I want to make this internal mic external mic, and I tried to do it the other day. I took off this sticker and took off this sticker, but I could not get these screws undone. I have a small screwdriver set. I have a star tool set for this type of screw right here, and other screwdriver sets, and I cannot get that screw out. So anyways, I just want to thank WTAM69 Paul for the information he gave me about the external mic, and username invalid 16. That's my kids. And for the information he gave me about how to take apart and get the mic jack off of eBay. Also, one more person, 100 Coochie 100. I don't know what that Coochie stands for, but where he's at, I think he's in Ireland, but I know what it stands for here in America. Anyways, I will put their links down in the description. I want to thank them very much for their information, their video links and website links. Before I dive into this XP camera here, because this is a great action camera, man. I mean, I've done everything with it. Took it to the beach in California, swam in the ocean with it, took it to the hotel, swam in the swimming pools, buried it in dirt so I could document wildlife outside. I mean, it's just tough. I've dropped it many times. It's fallen out of my pocket, getting out of my truck and stuff. So this video is not about this camera. Well, it is, but it isn't. What it's about is this camera right here. This is a Cybershot, Sony Cybershot, that I picked up at a yard sale for $2, and it did work, but the reason why I bought it for $2 is because I needed the power cord that this thing takes to charge the battery. I needed the power cord, and for a original PlayStation unit that I got for free at the same yard sale that I bought this, the lady didn't have the power cord for the PlayStation, but I saw this in a box of stuff that she was selling for $2, and I saw the power cord was the exact same because it's a Sony and the PlayStation is Sony. So I bought this for $2 just for the power cord, and the Sony PlayStation she gave to me for free because she's like, I can't see selling it to you without a power cord. So I took the power cord from this, I put it on the Sony PlayStation, and I took it to a used book store we have here in Tucson called Bookman's, and I saw they gave me $35 for the PlayStation because it worked. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want this, I'm going to take this says right here mic. I want to take this camera apart and see if I can get that mic out. Maybe I can use that mic for my Fuji as an external mic. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not an electronic technician, but first thing you want to do is man, I can never remember how this battery thing comes out. Oh, it just slides or something. It's hard to see this in the viewfinder. There we go. I want to take the battery out because the battery is shot. This thing doesn't even hold a charge. When I did have the power cord, I charged it for 3 hours and it didn't even work. Take the memory stick out. Throw all this stuff in the trash. I'm not even care about this camera at all whatsoever. I'm just going to take it apart just for the experience of taking it apart. I took the strap off already because I want to get it out of my way. This says AV out, this says IO, and this says digital. It's got a lightning bolt there. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to take this screws all out just so I can see what it looks like inside of a camera. I've never taken a camera apart before. I've taken a lot of electronics apart. I like to go to yard sales and buy them for like $1 or $2. Anything electronics, printers, VCRs, digital camera, not digital cameras like this, but like old VHS type cameras. So I'll take the videotapes. I like to buy those, take them apart. Blenders, anything. And just because I like to see what they look like inside. So that's what I'm going to do for this, but my goal is for this is to see if I can save this or use this for something. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm going to do. So let me take these screws out and film it as I go. Alright, I've taken off most of the screws. Now I need to put them all in here. I don't want to bore you by taking them all out. Taking stuff apart like this can be very therapeutic because you had to rip this thing out. You know, breaking stuff, it don't matter. That's what I like. So let's see if it will come apart. I've never taken a Sony camera apart before. This looks like this thing here is holding it in place. Come on, come apart. Oops. Oops, did I do that? Something cracked. Oh, it's putting up a fight. There we go. So, even though it doesn't matter if I break it, I just still want to be... Oh, this came apart. I don't know what it goes to. Let's take this wire thing out here. So tiny, 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 tiny. Oops. Really don't care. Oh, got it. Oh man, that's gonna leave a mark. That hurt. There we go. Got it. That disconnected. And well, the mic isn't on this section. See what else in here. There's a screw right here. If you ever wondered what it looked like inside of a Sony CyberShot, well, today is your lucky day. About to find out. I got all these tiny little screwdrivers and neither one of them will work. I mean, what kind of... I mean, my assistant here. Nothing. None of these will work. Well, if you can't do it the right way, you gotta do it the hard way. Man, these screws, when they torque these suckers in. Let's get a better view here of what I'm doing. Trying to get these screws out right here. Oh, it's got a caution sign there. You know me and taking electronics apart. If you ever watch me take electronics apart, there's a video on my channel. It's an older video of me taking apart a microwave oven. I don't condone taking electronics apart if you've never taken them apart before, but I can laugh about it now. Back then I wasn't laughing. Took apart a microwave, and although I was successful at taking it apart, I shocked the hell out of myself. I mean, I was hurting for days. It's funny now because I didn't die, but at the time it wasn't funny at all. I'm being delicate like I care. And yeah, I was spinning this thing on the microwave. That it's called the turntable part that spins the plate inside the microwave. It's a little motor, and I was taking it apart, and I didn't think anything about it because it wasn't hooked to, it wasn't plugged in, and you know, I had it in my hand like this. I was holding it in my hand, and I was just spinning it with these two fingers, you know, just spinning it, like spinning that, and it shocked the hell out of me, man. When it up my left arm across my chest and down my right leg, and I could feel it down into my toes. I didn't drop the camera. I was filming it with my other hand with the camera. I didn't drop it, but I did almost collapse my legs. It was hilarious, man. When I go back and watch, I'm still getting comments today, and it was like 2.5 years ago. I don't know, maybe longer, and people still giving me stupid comments. If you don't know anything about electronics, you shouldn't be messing with electronics. You know, being like they're my mom or something. You know, I'm 50 years old. I've been taking crap apart since I can remember, man. Since I was 10. Take stuff apart, but never put it back together. Because it's easy to take apart. Especially back then, man. I didn't put anything back together. I just took stuff apart. And look, this is part of the camera. This is cool. This is why I like taking stuff apart. This was on the lens. This is a piece of glass. Where's the camera at? Piece of glass right here. It's kind of like tinted. Let's see if I can get it off. Maybe it's magnified or something. Reflection. Oh, that's probably, because that's the lens. Look, I can see the future. Anyways, I don't need any of this crap, just taking it apart. There's little motors in there. I don't know what the technical term for that, but this spins. That's another lens. Alright, let's put that aside. That's kind of boring. And this is the flash unit in here. That's where the microphone is. So I gotta figure out how to take that apart. Let's see what's over here. That's the battery compartment. There's an area, if you're watching my videos, there's an area on the YouTube where you go down and you click on what definition you want to watch in, 480, 720, or 1080. Right in the settings, you can click the speed that you watch a video, especially like for taking stuff apart. You know, it's like what I do when I see a video and it's like 45 minutes long or something. I'll click the settings on that video, and I will hit the fast forward section of the video, and what it does is it plays the video but fast forwards the video, and you can watch the exact same thing. You can understand what they're talking. It just sounds like they're talking a little bit fast, and that's how I watch videos when I'm watching dismantling videos like mine. I just want to see what's under there. Nothing. That's the battery compartment. This was a good camera. If I had a good battery, I probably could still be using this camera. That's the LCD screen. So what I was saying is, if you were watching my video and you're like, wow, this guy's taking forever to take this apart. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to take it apart. It doesn't want to come off. And at the same time, see all the cool stuff. But it doesn't want to come out. I got all these screwdrivers here, not one of them will work. These little bitty screws. They don't want to come out. Now the LCD thing works. Even when the battery was dying, I could turn it on, it would come on for a second and then go off. But I don't want to break the circuit board if I don't have to. these screws, these tiny little, that's why I stopped on the Fuji. It doesn't want to come out. The Fuji camera, because the screws are so tiny. Like that screw right there is so tiny, and this tiny screwdriver will not work. It doesn't come off. Alright, let me see if I can get this off. I'll be back. Alright, I got some of these screws out. Let's see what's underneath here. I think what they do with these screws is they put glue on them or something, because these things are extremely tough to get out. This is the circuit board, what it looks like underneath. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. But that's that. And this is what LCD is. There goes the Jerry Lee and Cleo show. The dog and cat all day long, every day. This is look, I'm catching it. She starts it with them. Yeah. She's in a spunky mood. Look at her face. Cleo, kitty. Alright, they distract me enough. Alright, anyways. This is the LCD on one side. And there's screws in here that I can't get out. I've already took out most of the screws. So let's just break this apart, see if we can get it out that way. At least I thought I took out most of the screws. This one right here. Yeah, I think they glue these screws because they're impossible to get out, some of them. I want to get to the LCD screen. There's the circuitry there. Oh, hey, that's the that, I don't know what that is. There's a battery right there, I know that. There's a battery. Boom. I don't know what that battery does. Maybe it's for backup, for time and date, stuff like that. Here's these plugs here. Oh man, I can't save that. I wanted to save that, but guess not. Alright, what's holding this LCD screen in? Something is holding it in. Oh, another screw. Two more screws. Oh, this is why I haven't taken the XP apart, Fuji, because these screws. I don't want to round out the head of the screws. I mean, they're so fucking tiny. Excuse my French. Look how tiny that freaking screw is. And it's like torqued down or something. I don't know. Glue or something. I am using great force to try to get this up. It doesn't want to. All it's doing is rounding off the tip of my thing here. Let me see if I can break it off. Yeah, no, don't email me, ask me to repair your cameras, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is just flying by the seat of my pants. Can't even get that thing to come off. And this thing is tough. This is not even what I'm taking it apart for. I'm just principle now. Gotta bring in the big boys. Making a mess of all I'm doing. More screws. Ah, there's the problem. Now I know. Sir, you got a pair of pliers stuck in your camera. That's why it's not working. That's why your videos are not coming out correctly. Well, I wanted to take that out, but I have grown quite bored with it. Oh, it's coming. The electronic gods have heard me. Oh, there it is. That is why you got the crack in your videos, that line. There it is right there. And this is oh, that was a piece of metal. Come on, work with me. It's not metal, it's plastic. So if you're ever wondering what is inside of a Cyber Shot, well, that's what's inside there. Are you not entertained? Where's my pliers? There we go, got it. Screws? I don't need no stinking screws. Did it. Dun, da, da, da. I got it out the LCD screen. It probably will never work again. But I got... Oh, that's not even a screen. I can see through that. That's a filter. Okay. Oh, see my fingers underneath? That's not even the... Oh, that's weird. I would have never guessed that. See my hand underneath? Let me see. Put the screwdriver. Can't see it. Anyways, this is like tinted glass. It's not even a TV monitor or anything. I guess that's what all this backing is here for. Now you can't see through it. Duh. Alright, those electronic stuff. That's the back part. Plastic. Alright, let's get to what I was really after. Let me figure out how to get this out and I'll be right back. Okay, I got some screws out. I want to be careful with this area here, because I thought this was a battery, but it's not. It's a capacitor, and I don't want to get shocked. I took out the screws so that I could find in this area, and still don't know how to get this thing off. This is where the mic is. So I'm trying to be careful with this area here, but I cannot see what is holding that in there, because I thought I took all the screws out. Capacitor. It says 538 on it. At least that's what I think it is. For all you electronic guys out there that like doing this kind of stuff, try to get a good shot in there. Something over here holding it. Something wrong here, Mr. Lee. Something wrong. Alright, don't need that. Well, let's just rip this capacitor off. I don't want to get shocked again doing a tear down. It's a my dog's looking at me like, what the hell is that noise? Oh, I see. There is a screw down there, Mr. Wee. Mr. Wee, there's a screw down there. See if I can get that up. Hiding. If I would have had any idea that I was going to do a video today, dismantling video, I would have went and get my nails done. Oh, just kidding. Oh, there's the mic. Alright, let's see what this is. That's the flash. Oh, everything making sense now. You need this for the flash. Oh, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Right? Right? Oh, you're so smart, boss. You're so smart. A little show. I'll get the cat watching him. He's watching me. Let's see, where am I at? Where's the camera? Right here. Using my new Walmart tripod. And that's the Flash right there. Oh, Flash! Oh. That's Flash Gordon. Alright then, I don't need that. And there's the speaker right here. Okay, so if this is the mic, I'm guessing that this is the wires for the mic. Because it goes up to the mic. And there's another screw right here. Let's see if I can get that screw out. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. It is hot already, man. 10 o'clock in the morning. I got a lot of people ask me, what do you do? I'm home a lot. When I'm not out yard selling or Craigslist hunting or goofing off. I have a cleaning service business. I don't know what that is. I think that's the LCD screen for tell you how many pictures and stuff you got. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I have a cleaning service business I do, and I work about 2 hours a day, sometimes 3, depending on what my client wants something extra done, and that's it. Well, both my wife and I go to one client, she goes to another one, and she likes to hang out of town. She likes to walk around Walmart, shop every day. She's going to grocery stores. I got food, so much food in my house. If anything happened in the world, I would never run out of food because she's always coming home with groceries. Me, I go get my stuff done and I'm back because I don't like hanging out, because when I hang out I spend money and I'm trying to save money. Oh my god, this. Apologize for just making a video of my hands, but there's no other way to. Alright, alright, alright. No, Jerry, he will bark for no reason. He hears other dogs bark. Trying to save this microphone, but I can't get that screw undone. I totally forgot what I started. Oh yeah, clients. I don't like to spend money if I don't have to. I'm trying to save money right now. If you watch my second channel, my moto vlogging channel, or it's not actually moto vlogging channel, it's a motorcycle channel with moto vlogging. I'm trying to save money up to get a motorcycle. I've gone to about 25 motorcycles off of Craigslist, and every single one of them, they either have a lien on the title or they don't have a title. They want to sell you a motorcycle with a bill of sale, to which, you know, that might work on a newbie who's out there who's never bought a car or motorcycles before. But I used to flip cars for a living. I mean, I got thousands of cars that I've bought and sold, and I know, especially in Arizona, you cannot get a title from a bill of sale. A cop pulls you over and asks you for the registration or something like that. He is not going to accept a bill of sale. I don't care what anybody says. And you cannot apply for a lost abandoned title in Arizona. That's a lie. I don't know who started that rumor years ago. People say, oh yeah, you can just go, you know, apply for abandoned title. Listen, from my experience with flipping cars and motorcycles and anything has to do with having the title, a lot of these people say, well, I lost the title. Well, you know how easy it is? You go down to the MVD. We used to call DMV, but they changed it to MVD, Motor Vehicle Division. And you show them proof. You should take them your license. You show the registration. If you don't have a registration or any kind of paperwork on the car, you just go down with your license and give them your license plate number. Say, listen, I lost the title to this car, this motorcycle, this truck. They will print you up a new title for like $4. So these people that are saying, well, I lost the title, so, you know, just go down to the MVD and get you, you know, abandoned title or something like that. No, you go down and get the title. 99% of the time of these people telling me that they lost the title is because they have a lien on the title. I've done the research and found out that that's what it is. Here in Arizona and Florida too, where I lived for 25 years, people go and put their cars and motorcycles and trucks and RVs or whatever, they put them on, they go get a loan on the car, and they use the title as collateral. These places, they give you the money, you give them your title, you pay back the money, you get your title back. But a lot of these people, they try to get have their cake and eat it too, so they sell their car, give up their title, and then they try to sell the car and get twice as much money. There's a lot of dishonest people out there, and they try to target innocent people who are just thinking that they're getting a good deal. Listen, nothing is for free, especially when it comes to big items. I mean, you can go to a yard sale and get stuff for free, but I mean, like a car, a truck, an RV, something like that, it's not for free. If they tell you, oh, I lost the title, don't buy it, because it's a lie. The last 3 bikes I went to go look at, one was from out of town. The guy said, oh, I lost the titles from Colorado. You know, if you give me the money, I can apply for the title. I'll send you the title. You can take the bike. No, don't work like that. I give you the money, you give me the bike, the title, or you give me the car and the title, and you get the money. Another person said, well, listen, I got a lien on the title. You know, if you give me this much for the bike, you know, I'll pay for the lien and I'll get you the title. And, you know, he's asking $800 for the bike, and he's got $200 lien on the title. So, you know, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you $200 for the lien. I'll go down there with you. And he's like, no, I need 800 bucks. Well, don't work like that, because I don't trust people, man. People lie. Especially here in Tucson, man. They'll call you. If you try to sell something on Craigslist and they call you and they say they're going to come out here, don't give them your address, because they will never show up, ever. Just tell them in a general area where you live, and then tell them you'll meet them somewhere. Because, you know, they could be getting your address and then staking out your house, and then will watch you leave and then turn around to steal the stuff you're trying to sell. Those are just my experiences. That's what I do. And anyways, I'm just rambling on. There's the mic, and that's the wire. And I cannot get that thing out. So I'll do that another time, because I've grown bored already. And I totally forgot what I was talking about before I got on the title rampage. Anyways, yeah, so I'm trying to save up money to buy a motorcycle. I've been dealing with this guy. He's got a Kawasaki, 1968 Kawasaki. He's been trying to sell for a long time. He finally, after a month of emailing him, he finally emailed me back, gave me his number. I called him. He's supposed to call me today. That's why I hurry up and rushed home. He's supposed to call me today, and I'm supposed to go meet him, go look at this thing. It's completely taken apart, he said. It needs tires. It has the original 1968 title, and I'm waiting for him to call. He's dropped it down from, he was asking 300 bucks for it. He said the motor seized up, but he's got all the parts, the pistons, everything you need to put the motor back together. And, you know, that's what I'm looking forward to. I hope he calls. But anyways, there's the mic. I'm going to end it on that. I'm not going to continue filming how to take that mic out. I'll just break this plastic pieces off and do that at another time. Anyways, if you are interested and always curious what a Sony CyberShot camera looked like on the inside, well, there you have it. I have shown you what it looks like on the inside. Let's get this model straight here. This is the CyberShot 3.3 megapixel Sony. Up to 2,000 shots. Anyways, this is the digital still camera DSC S70 Sony CyberShot with the Carl Zeiss Vario Sonar lens, and they have really good lenses. Carl Zeiss. I could probably go out and burn ants with this thing, man. I can look in it and see the future. I can see the future. Anyways, that's what the lens looks like, and the circuitry boards, and, you know, the whatever this is. I forgot even the name of it. My mind is I'm thinking about that motorcycle so much that my mind has lapsed. There you have it. All the pieces of what it looks like on the inside of Sony CyberShot. I don't know why it's so heavy, because all these pieces were so light. But you put enough of these pieces together and it gets heavy. I don't know what that is, but this is the heaviest thing of them all. Oh, that's where the battery slides in. This thing is pretty Japanese. So there you have it. If anybody's interested in buying a Sony CyberShot, I have one for sale. There you go. Don't go waste your money at Walmart and go out and buy a new one. It needs a little bit of assembly. But all you gotta do is watch my video and do reverse engineering, and you can put it all back together. There you go. Thanks you for watching my videos. Ooh, I just flashed you. And remember, man, hit the like buttons, hit the subscribe buttons, and if you like watching dismantle videos, check out my earlier videos when I first started making YouTube videos. I used to always just, hit the yard sales like crazy. I haven't been to any yard sales lately because the weather has been so bad and nobody wants to have yard sales. So I've gone out looking for them, but I haven't been able to find any. And I've gone to the Goodwills and stuff, but it's like there's nothing new. It's still the same crap there as there a year ago. And man, I can't for the life of me think of what the name of this thing is. It's not a battery. It's a capacitor. Duh! Hello, capacitor. Woo! Well, as you can see, I'm getting bored. That's the problem I have. I get bored very, very easily, and my wife's worried because my kids get bored very, very easily. But she keeps telling me she's wondering when I'm going to get bored of her. I told her as long as you keep making me laugh and keep making me happy, I'll never get bored of you. But I do get bored easy. Like, ooh, shiny penny. But there you have it. I rambled enough about everything, and that's a dismantling video. Sony Cybershot. All because of this camera right here. Because of these screws, they're so hard to get out. I don't know if I'm going to even attempt this, but I got to build up the courage to do that. Thanks again to WTAM69 for your advice of how to cover this microphone up with the sponge or some kind of filtering device. Maybe that'll cut down the noise, noise and stuff like that. I'll put a link down in the description below to his website. He does a lot of electronic stuff too. Username invalid16. Thank you for your links to eBay to buy a microphone jack input, but I don't like to spend money on stuff if I don't have to, if I can get it from something else, toys or cameras, whatever. And for 100 Coochie 100, thank you for your video links on how to install a microphone jack. I'll put all their videos down in the link below. And once again, rambling, and thanks for watching. Until next time, boys.